Hey everyone, I'm just going to do a really quick eyeliner for you today. Eyeliner can tend to be something that people struggle with, even really experienced makeup artists struggle with it, to be honest. And practice really does make perfect, and there'll always be that day when it just really won't go well. So I tend to like to use a gel liner and a 210 brush from MAC. I also use a 210 that looks like this because I bent it with a little pair of pliers just in the middle here so that I could get kind of into the lash line without getting the brush in the way of my own eye, really. There's loads of different ways that you can do eyeliner. You can use a pencil, you can use a liquid, you can use like a gel like I do. All you've got to remember is with a pencil it is quite hard to get a really nice flick unless you go in with a brush afterwards and pull it outwards. The liquids come with lots of different brushes, so it's always best just to try out what's best for you, really. You also get kind of the felt tip pen ones. I know that Rimmel's is pretty good for an eyeliner, and Maybelline have brought out a new, well, they say it's 24-hour eyeliner, which is a gel one, so that's quite good as well. Now, my tips for when you're eyelining is, even if you're using a liquid one, make sure you've not got too much on the brush. And I always tend to use the back of my hand, which only because I do for work, really. It can be a bit annoying because it can take quite a long time to get it off, but if you've got a little palette then that'd be brilliant as well. And then just shape your brush so that all the little hairs are facing the same way, so you haven't got it all splayed out, because otherwise you won't get a straight line. And tend to work from the inside out, and I don't do the dots and then join them together. That is another way that you can do them, but I find that you get a smoother line if you just go for it, really, and do it all in one. One of the other things that you will need is a cotton bud with some makeup remover. Make sure that the makeup remover that you're using is a non-oily one, so that you can put makeup straight back onto it, because otherwise when you try and line it afterwards it just will go everywhere. So I have been doing this for a while, so usually I don't tend to need the cotton bud too often, but there will always be that day when just one of your eyes won't go right. So start on the inside corner. If you turn your head in the direction away from the one that you're going to go in, that will make the skin here a little bit tighter so that you can get into it rather than there. And then just start from there. Okay, it depends how thick a line that you want. You can do it as thick or as thin as you want to. If you just want to get into the lash line to make it look like you've got longer eyelashes, I would probably use one of these sort of brushes, and literally you just get it on the end of it and you stamp it into your lash line, and then that'll give you thicker looking lashes without actually having any liner. Okay. I'm just thicken it up a little bit on this eye. Now I don't want, well, I never kind of go straight for the flick, because I want the flick to be exactly the same as it is on this side. So my trick for doing that is, if you look at your bottom lash line, which is here, and when you're lining your bottom lash, you kind of just get your waterline, you do that with it. So just pretend that that bottom lash there is carrying on, and just take it out. Then join that up, and then off you go. And then just fill it in the middle. So that will make it the same as that one, because you've followed that lash line up as well. And I always work from here outwards. Some people work from there inwards. I tend to do it this way because then you get a finer flick at the end with your brush, because as you come to the end of your flick, you want to lift your brush off the face a little so that it's not really touching. and that'll give you quite a sharp flick there. So I can see that that one's thicker than that one, so we literally just want to join that up a little bit. And then pull it out. Now what I will show you is if you make a mistake, so I'm going to make a mistake. So there, I've come down too far. What you can either do is get your cotton wool bud, or you can actually get your brush and you can get some of your remover. I just didn't get any out. And you can dip your brush into the remover and use your brush to give you the clean line that you want. Rather than your cotton wool bud, because you will get a better finish with it. So you can see there that rather than smudging it all over my eye, it's just kind of got the shape that I wanted. And I'm just going to point that a little bit more. And then that's it. So just have a play about with different kind of formulas and different brushes and see what you prefer. But yeah, as long as you follow that bottom lash line up, then you will pretty much always get your flick the same on this side as it is on that side. Alright, I'll speak to you soon. Bye.